What's going on? This is Coach T.C. Taylor sending a shout out to the 3-Point Conversion Radio Show. They do a heck of a job, man. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Go Tigers, guard the yard.
What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Raphael Haynes, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? And, man, we here still at Celebration Bowl Radio Row, and I got a treat for you all. I got someone that you will be, if you don't know, you're going to get to know him and keep paying attention. It's my guy, the future head coach of the Jackson State Tigers, Mr. T.C. Taylor. How's it going, sir?
It's going good, man. Very glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Good.
Appreciate
Man,
it.
so I got to talk about the video, and it was great to see, especially with everything that's going on, with all of the flack Coach Prime is receiving, but the fact that you were named head coach,
Right.
and then the reaction, not just from you, not just from Coach Prime, but from the players as well.
Right.
Can you talk about that moment?
It was unbelievable. Anytime you get announced the head coach of your alma mater, to follow and fill in the big shoes that Coach Prime leave here, it was an exciting moment, and it's like you said, to see the reaction on those players' face. I saw a few tears. So I'm trying to hold back, but then at the same time to be announced the head coach and been waiting so long on that moment, it's a lot of emotions that was in me as well. So it was a special moment and something that I'll, never forget in my coaching career.
Now that the moment's here, is it still hard to fathom, or what's going on?
Well, since we've been here in Atlanta, I'm used to last year walking around just as a assistant coach, I wasn't getting quite as much as attention. People would recognize me, but now it's like pictures here. Went and had dinner at Cam Newton's spot last night, so it's been a lot. I'm taking it all in, but still at the same time understand the task at hand this weekend. And then, once we take care of business this weekend, I got to hit the ground rolling. We're in the midst of recruiting, trying to put together elite staff and, just continue and find ways to get back here in 23.
So is that I know you're still going through it, but is that a hard process to deal with, knowing that you have the game? Like you said, you have to focus on the game, focus on the task, but then right after that, win or lose, hopefully, I know you all want to win, but let's win or lose, now it's back to work.
It comes with the territory. That's what comes with accepting the position as the head coach, but still, the thing is, we started this season out, wanting to get back to this point where we're at, and I can't lose sight of that because it was just blessed, the blessing that I received. There's some young men in here that lost that game last year, and you just look at the way they came out this season and attacked this season, and their goal was to get back here, and it's my job to do what I'm supposed to do, to go out here and dominate this weekend, and then, like I said, once we get done with that, then it's business as usual.
And then speaking of last year, of course, you all had the loss, but what do you think is different about this team and this time versus last year?
That team that was assembled last year, it was a really good football team. That moment to see those guys celebrating under that confetti, we looked at it like we got to come back here next year and take care of business. We had a magical season last year, seriously, but this season has been truly special. And to get to this point and come off that football field and watch somebody else celebrate, we don't want that. So we want to go out there, play good football 4 quarters, execute. We talk about focus. That's the main thing we really stressing right now because we're 12-0. The world is looking, so we got a target on our back. But as long as we stay focused, play good, clean football, I think we'll be fine.
And North Carolina Central, A&T, tough team. They were in the same position in 2015, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Or 16.
16. Yeah.
And they were the underdog. And, then
Wait, you said Central in 16?
I mean, not Central. A&T?
A&T?
A&T, I'm sorry.
Because 16, I was at Central, and we played in that game.
You played in the game, right?
Yeah, I was coaching. I was OC that
That's what I'm saying. You were in the game last year. That's what I'm saying.
Central, yeah.
Central.
We played against Grambling.
Y'all played against Grambling.
Yeah.
I think y'all were the underdogs.
Yes.
But yet still, we saw what happened. We, just talked to Tariq Cohen, as a matter of fact, and he talked about it. But they're in that same position. But the team, if you look at the team now, what's different about that team? Like, what can you say that you have to really be concerned about that team?
They're hungry. You know, that's a good football team that won their conference and beat some good football teams in their conference. You know, they did lose to South Carolina State, but they came out and beat an A&T team. You know, they're a well-coached team. Shout out to Coach Oliver. He's done a hell of a job with their football team. And, you know, everybody want to say that, you know, the underdog. I don't look at an underdog or, you know, none of that. You know, the game got to be played.
Right.
You know, and the team that goes out there and execute and, you know, executes the plan that the coaches put in place, that's the team that's going to win.
Yeah, and like I said, I remember being at that game and just watching watching Tariq Cohen run through the, you know, and win player of the game and everything. So to get yourself focused this year, what's the task? Like, what would be different?
Going into this game?
Yes, going into this game.
I don't think it'd be nothing different. That's what everybody kind of say. You know, with Coach Prime got opportunity to go up, and then the big announcement and everything that went on. I tell everybody, for our players, it's been business as usual.
Right.
You know, this team, like I said, has got tunnel vision. They do a good job of taking care of the business in house. That's what I like to say, and that they've been practicing their butts off. You know, it's just business as usual. Like that's the reason we are where we are right now, and we don't see it no different this weekend.
And definitely got to address what's going on with Coach Prime leaving. He talked about it today as far as the difference. You know, everybody's complaining or I shouldn't say complaining, or don't want him to leave HBCU, which is understandable. But the first question I asked was, you know, even through all that, you know, people talk about the opportunities, but we see Coach TC gets an opportunity, and we see it's going to continue.
Yeah.
Not just with Jackson State, but with HBCU. How does it keep going on as far as this snowball effect?
Success. You know, right now, what Coach Prime has brought to HBCU, this platform, and we got to find a way to continue to lead the charge and be successful in putting a clean product on TV. When we, you know, those opportunities when we have television games, we're starting to sell out. Well, not so much to sell out, but we're packing the stands, and you know, you continue to put together good product. I think staff is important. You know, you getting good coaches in here, and then the recruiting piece.
Right.
You know, if you can continue to bring high quality players into this in the HBCUs, people want to see that.
Right.
You know, but not only when they get here, you know, making sure they're coached well, and you know, we're doing the right things to continue to grow the brand.
Okay. And then last question: when after the game is over, you get time to sit down and think about everything before you start back recruiting. What do you think it's going to be, man? Like, you think you're going to just take that time to just really sit and just think about what's going on and just soak everything in? Or have you had that time yet?
I haven't, man. It's crazy. I was talking to my wife about it. I've been on my feet since all this been going on. It's been a long process, you know, with the season and then everything. That's how this played out. So I tell you what, after we take care of this one, I told my wife we're gonna rest on Sunday. I'm gonna make sure I get some rest because Monday I got to hit the ground running, meetings, getting back in the building, you know, reshifting this 23 roster, and you know, getting ready to make another championship run.
All right, there you have it, my guy, Coach T.C. Taylor of the Jackson State Tigers. Next year, keep following Jackson State. I promise you. He already told me earlier. Coach Prime said it earlier. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
You're going to see what's been manifested. So once again, it's Raphael Haynes with the 3-point conversion here with Coach. We'll see y'all.